Live with the birthday boy. How you doing?
Good man, how are you?
Yeah, I'm good, bro. You've got a fight coming up on September the 3rd. Do you know much about your opponent for that fight?
He's had a few fights. He's Irish, tall, and he's getting in the room with me next, to be honest. So, not really paid attention to him. More focusing on me.
Is that what you do for your fights? Like, do you take an interest in like who you're fighting and the opponent, or do you just focus on yourself for the most part?
Yeah, to an extent. Obviously, you've got to do a training camp for them, and every training camp's different. But you don't watch them too much and be obsessed with them because you've got to work on your own stuff. So if I focus too much on him, then I'll end up forgetting who I am and what I bring to the table and stuff. So I watch the basics and what I need to do, and then that's it. Then I shut it off and I just focus on me.
I think people will be surprised to know that you've only been doing Thai for about 2 years.
2 years, yeah.
What were you doing before that?
Boxing. I was doing boxing. Boxed for all my life, really. So in and out of the gym for about 10 years. Even just like with my cousins and stuff like that, just all the time. Just always been in the gym, but only Thai boxing 2 years.
Do you think like when you fight Thai, do you think like the boxing comes in good stead, like helps you out a lot?
Yeah. It's just the way we throw punches that's different. You know, it's like obviously Thai boxers didn't throw headshots till they were 16, isn't it? Or 17. So after that, it's like you're learning to start boxing when I've already been doing it 10 years. So I just need to obviously learn Thai boxing to a good team, and then if you mix them two together, you see like Brad Davis in his last fight, you see where he puts shots together and stuff, and it helps a lot when you're trying to be a bit different to every normal Thai boxer.
What's it like training at Pitbull's gym?
Hard. It makes me want to eat. They say if you don't eat your trainer, then he's not doing a good job. So when I'm there, I'm thinking, I'm looking at him as my next opponent. But it's good. We've got a good crack with the boys and stuff, and then the training's hard and stuff. So it's spot on, really.
Could you talk a bit about your following? Like I know when you fought in London and you won the British title on the 21st Century Fight Championship, you took like a lot of people down to London. Like, how did you build up that following?
Mainly boxing as well as a bit of social media stuff, because it's like I was saying before, it's not hard to be on someone's phone now. So you put a video on, you can reach thousands of people on it, and just like being a local lad as well, going to being a normal, down-to-earth lad, people like it, people feel like they're following you, and it gives them something. You know, like if they can't do boxing but they can follow them, that kind of like makes them involved in the sport and stuff. So that, as well as just over the years having a reputation of fighting and being entertaining, and just like I said, just being hard-working, people respect it, people come, and then just over the years it's picked up. Only the past 2 weeks really picked up really, because obviously the August one, the York out, that performance just made everyone want to go mad, didn't it? For someone who's done Thai for like only 2 years, you seem to get called out by a lot of people. Yeah. Have you got like, what do you think of like the people who call you out? Like, have you got a message for them? Stop talking shit for them, that's all. No, just one by one, you're all gonna get it. But there's that Alfie Pace fight down south. He's beating people down south, but mate, I get tagged in this every day. It's like he was fighting someone of the week and I'm still getting tagged in stuff. So one by one they're all gonna get it anyway, but just focus on your own shit and we'll meet eventually, won't we? So at the minute I'm not calling no one out. I've got people that want to fight, I want my next step up fights and stuff. There's a few local lads that have European titles, there's a few down south that I want to go to, but I'm not in this game to think, right, I need to beat Alfie Pace. I think I want to be a WBC world champion in years to come. So I don't care who I fight, I've just got to fight everyone.
So after your fight on Pitbull's home show, what's your plan for the rest of the year? Have you got another fight booked in after that?
We're going over to Italy to fight in some championships that Pitt started. So I get back on the 31st of October, so hopefully everything goes well, stay injury free. There's the Super Show that I want to get on, Brian Calder's show. And then I'm free in December if anything comes up. A few of my mates have said that they're gonna put some shows and stuff, so hopefully we can get something like that.
And finally, obviously, at the moment, you're still fighting, is it B-class you're fighting at the moment?
C-class, but my next one's Pro-Am.
Right.
So yeah, my next one's Pro-Am, that's a step up. The kids obviously got a bit more experience and stuff, which is what we want, just another step up fight for me. How
long do you think it'll be till you're fighting A-class? Not to like, wish your career away, but I'm just curious, like how long do you think it'll be?
I've got time on my side and I'm 20, so at the same time I don't want to be too relaxed and think, oh, I'm 20, and before you know it, you're 25 and you still not have an A-class fight. So at the same time as I want to go A-class right now, Pitt's like, mate, chill out, you need to like work your way up, earn your badges and stuff. So it's like just a case of when I perform, I will do sparring in the ring, and I'm ready. Pit says, look, right, we're ready to step up, getting the right fights at the right time. I'm ready to step up to weight class, and I'm a tough kid, so I train every day, and it's not like I'm just gonna get thrown in. We'll be prepared when we go up to weight class, and in the next year, 2 years max, we'll get the A class fights in. That's what I want anyway. So I'm working towards.
Have you got a message for the people who sponsor you and stuff?
Notorious Fight Gear, Wicked Events and Leapfrog. Love them to bits, they do all sorts for me. Even guys like yourself, Mavo Media, everyone just coming out, showing support. It makes you feel good, it makes it feel worth it when you're waking up at 5 in the morning. You can't be arsed getting out of bed, but when you've got people like that, you can roam the truth, and you've got to live it, you've got to breathe it, because if they believe in you and you're half-hearted, then it's just a disrespect to them really. So thank you to everyone, even people buying tickets and that. So again, if I didn't live it, I wouldn't do it. So I am living it and training as hard as I can, and hopefully my next fight is be a best performance yet.